here's our journey now, commencing 242 Stourbridge towards Kinver, and this is the main part of the 242. Heading out of Stourbridge, right? We're travelling on a Platinum President, the gold one. It's been nearly like 2 weeks on Monday when the 242 was first launched, well, in this century. Just now approaching Stourbridge Junction railway station, which is just up ahead. So here is Stourbridge Junction railway station, and here is the car park entrance, the lower car park entrance for the booking office. We're just heading into the forecourt, and of course the 1X, which is operated by Banga, also does this corridor as well, between Stourbridge Junction and the town. And so anyway, here we are just coming into the forecourt of Stourbridge Junction. Of course, got new collections of vehicles, coach right here, and also another vehicle. Quite a lot of variety of different vehicles here. Wonder what they're here for. Might be for the schools, I assume. And also big shout out to Jake, who loves watching my YouTube videos. Thumbs up to Jake as well. And here comes another bus coming here. So then, as you can tell, there's a big selection of buses. I don't know what it's for. Probably maybe an excursion going on, or schools, etc. And so anyway, here we are, just leaving the junction station. And as you probably also know, I filmed this route on the first day of operation, which was during the coronavirus pandemic. 2020 it was. I've done 3 of them. One in one of the Blackburn residents, which was an ex-Travel West Midlands, and then 2 was in the ex-Abellio Dennis Tron LX400s. Because you used to have the 2 ex-Abellio London ones on, but they mainly do the school stuff, because Green Bus is usually designated for the schools, because this service is now operated by Green Bus, because they've had the contract off Diamond in 2020, because Diamond no longer wanted the 228. So we're now in Old Swingford. So then we just crossed over the lights at Old Swingford, and when Green Bus first had the 242, it ran directly onto Kinver, and the first buses on rode on this route was Paxton President, 2 of the ex-Abellio London Dennis Tron LX400s. I even had the Vamoose Paxton President, which was also an ex-Travel West Midlands, and then I also had the ex-Lothian Gemini, and then I had this one after that, and then the 242 only did a few 2 trips to Merry Hill, and the rest was to Stourbridge, and now it only goes Kinver to Stourbridge. And I filmed it since the change back in April 2021 with Gemini on it, Volvo Gemini ex-Lothian. Here we are, just coming down towards now coming down towards just gone past the Old White Horse. As you can tell, there's the Green Bus notice there. And of course, as you know, Adam King, his YouTube channel in capital letters. Please feel free to subscribe to his channel, as he's also filmed this route. Of course, there was also the 582, which was the Kidderminster to Wolverhampton Saturday shopper service. So we're now en route now down towards Kinver. So we're nearly we're nearly approaching Wollaston now on the 242, and as you probably know, this side bus stop had never been used for some time. I'm not sure if there was a bus that came down here many years back, but here we are, nearly approaching pub. So, as you probably remember, the 228 never used to call it the Gig Mill. 7 used to stop at the Gig Mill, and then the 241 only came this way. There was no other diamond, there was no other services operated by Diamond on this section here. Only the 241 comes along here. So we're nearly on our way towards Kinver. There's a sign there for Wollaston and Bridge North. We'll be turning off towards Wollaston next. Wollaston will nearly be approaching us. So anyway, got the 7 and the 242 on this side, and then the 7, 242 and the 241 on the opposite side. So we are just now approaching Wollaston. Anyway, we're now doing the pass with the 228 now, all the way to Kinver. So this is the 242 bit now, down to Kinver, and then once we get to Kinver, the journey will terminate. On this side you got the 242, and the opposite side you got the number 8, which is the Wollaston Farm to Wolverhampton service. So then here we are, coming outwards towards the Stourbridge area. The Stourbridge is not far away from here, so once we get the next port of call to the Stourbridge, so here we are, Vicarage Road, and this is where we then come out of the West Midlands area and into Staffordshire. Well, into South Staffordshire. Well, we're actually in Parkview, South Staffordshire now. So we're just dropping into Staffordshire. So then we're just about to come onto the Bridgnorth Road, and it's 30 miles to Bridgnorth, but however we're not heading to Bridgnorth today, we'll be headed on to Kinver. So it's Stourbridge, 1.5 mile, so we're going down the A458, the Bridgnorth Road. So we'll soon be terminating into, so there's Staunton Park. This is the gold one, this is. I was just giving you a review of the bus itself. Well, usually Green Bus just put a bit of variety of vehicles on. So here on Staunton. Hello. Now, as you can tell, I was having my mask on because of the pandemic, coronavirus. Because as you know, it is mandatory to wear masks. I know it's a pest, but however, it's got to be dealt with anyway. So anyway, here we are coming down towards the Stourbridge. Well, it was the Stourbridge because there was a Lido here. There was even a pub, so the Lido was beyond those houses there. There's still one Lido left in West Midlands, and that's in Stourbridge. another service here in Kinver. It's the 580 from Kidderminster, but that only runs twice a day. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. There's no service anymore on Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Used to go further beyond Kinver to Wolverhampton, but there isn't a service to Wolverhampton in Kinver anymore. There was one on Saturday called the 582, but that was only a trial basis. Kinver. Of course, got Kinver Church of St Peter's. So the Church of St Peter's is coming up now. And of course we've got the lock-in. Well, not the lock-in, that's it all by the vine. So here's the vine, we're in Kinver. So welcome to Kinver. We'll be terminating at Potter's Cross. And then that will complete the journey. So open the window to just allow ventilation. So that's nearly about completed. Welcome to Kinver. I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you want to see more Kinver videos with my 580, Kinver to Kinver and Kinver to Kidderminster, also the original 242 from Meriden and Stourbridge, and also the South Staffordshire adventure, just click these links below to see all that. And also, so then guys, welcome to Kinver. I hope you enjoyed the video. Welcome to Kinver. And we're just now heading towards the terminus, which is at Potter's Cross. And at the moment we're in the High Street in Kinver. And this is now almost coming to the end of the journey. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you for the 228 rediscovered, which will be after this video. So the 228 rediscovered is going to come on right after this video. So stay tuned for the 228 rediscovered video. And then after that will be an older 242 rediscovered, which was the Merry Hill to Kinver rediscovered, and then we're finished, and then we'll be moving on to another video, so which will probably be basically the Hanson's Legacy adventure, but however it's been put into different versions because of the memory on the phone. So anyway, here we are in Kinver now, and we're just heading towards so we're just heading towards so we're just now heading towards the Potter's Cross. So we're just now at the health centre. So here we go on our way towards the Enville Road area, which is one of the major roads in Kinver. So here we go. So this will be the last individual. Just right ahead of us so we're just going past is the nearby War Memorial. The Holy Austin Rock Houses are just and back up there. So just here we are. Nearly on our way to Potter's Cross, where the service will terminate, and then once that's and then the service will then head we'll head back to Stourbridge, but however we're not filming the Stourbridge bit on this route, so we're not far away
A few more journeys to do, and then that'll be it. And of course there will be a 252 rediscovered, which is the old Merry Hill to Kidderminster, and that will be done very, very soon. So here we are. Just nearly approaching. So we're nearly approaching the terminus, just by the Methodist Church. So here we are, just arriving into Kinver, Methodist Church. Just arriving at the Methodist Church nearly. And also a big shout out to Jake Bartlett as well, who loves watching my YouTube videos. I hope that you're enjoying them so much, and there will be more videos yet to come. So here we are, nearly arriving at.
Anyway, there's the Methodist Church here in Kinver.
So here we are,
So
just nearly arriving at Potter's Cross, where the journey will terminate.
We're just going to do the turnaround at
and that will bring to an end of the 242 Stourbridge to Kinver, the individual video, and then also it'll be the end of the 242 Merry Hill to Kinver rediscovered, and of course the 228 Russell's Hall Hospital to Kinver rediscovered. And all I have to say, thank you very much for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. As you know, we've got 552 subscribers. Previous videos I've done so far was the 202 Housend to Bromsgrove routes that were done by First Bus in Kidderminster. We did it in 2 parts. 70 Carrick to New Cross Hospital. 70 Carrick to Wolverhampton, the original version rediscovered. And of course we did the 296 Worcester to Bewdley via Hallow and Stourport. And as well as that, we did a few variety as well, along with
the next
251 and 250, the Merry Hill Circulars. We even did a Merry Hill adventure at Kidderminster. We did 3 versions of the Kidderminster adventure, and we even did the Stourbridge adventure as well. 10A, 10C, 298, 299 in Stourbridge Circulars. And we also did
which will extend to the Alexandra Hospital, but number the 52
and we also did other different routes, even the 79
hopefully
Walling to Stourbridge
videos to come up on
rediscovered, along with the 657 and even a Banger Buses adventure. So that's it, guys. We now completed the video. Hope you are all safe. So all I have to say to you all is bye for now, and I will see you again very, very soon. So that's it, guys. Here we are, just arriving at the terminus, and the journey is now been completed. So the next video will be the 228 Russell's Hall 242 Russell's Hall Hospital, not Russell's Hall Hospital, Merry Hill to Kinver rediscovered, because basically the Russell's Hall Hospital's the 228. So here we are in Kinver at Potter's Cross, and that's the end of the video. See you for the next. So then we are on the service 242 from Stourbridge to Kinver via Junction Station, Old Swinford, Wollaston and Staunton.
and this is taken over by the new operator, Select Bus Services, which took over from the Green Bus company that did the service during the coronavirus pandemic, and also originally some Diamond Buses 2 to 8 service, which did the service since they took over from Hanson's. We are travelling on an Alexander Dennis AL Enviro 200, and we are just departing Stourbridge towards Kinver. So then, we are just in Birmingham Street, Foster Street East, on the service 242 towards Kinver. And of course, if you can tell, since we're on an ADL Enviro 200, it's gone back to the days when Diamond did the service as the 2 to 8, except this is not the same as the 2 to 8 route, because if you remember, the 2 to 8 route used to go Russell Hospital to Kinver. It followed the 6 route as far as Bright Hill, but followed the X10 route from Russell Hospital into Merry Hill, and then followed the 8 and the 250 service down into Stourbridge, and then followed most of the 8 and the 250 as far as Wollaston Junction. The 2 to 8 didn't go into Wollaston Farm. The service then carried on straight along Park 251 and the 7 route, and then went out into past the rugby club at Wollaston, and then into Kinver. So we're now on our way to Kinver. So there is Stourbridge interchange right there for local and bus services across the West Midlands, when they connect to different destinations such as Stourbridge, Halsowin, Bromsgrove, Bridgnorth, Kidderminster, and even to a variety of different destinations, even local destinations around Stourbridge. So we are travelling on an ex-IGO Buses ADL Enviro 200. Because if you remembered, IGO Buses used to operate within the Stourbridge area. Because they used to do the services 298, 299 and the 288. But though most of those routes went to Hanson's buses, which then got purchased by Diamond. So there's the way back to the Stourbridge interchange. So that goes back to the Stourbridge interchange. So we're now following the 28th route through Red Hill.
This includes the Stourbridge shuttle, which runs down to the town centre, and of course there's even the local and national rail services. The local rail services go one way, goes to Hagley, Blackdown, Kidderminster, Hartlebury, Droitwich Bar, Worcester Shop Hill and Worcester Foregate Street, and even further trains down to Great Malvern Hills. Going the opposite way goes to Ryde, Craig Heath, Old Hill, Valley Beauty, Langley Green, Snowy Golden Bridge, the Hawthorns, Drury Quarter, Birmingham Snow Hill, Birmingham Moor Street, and even to destinations like Stratford-upon-Avon, Solihull, Norwich, and even national rail services, but they're at peak times to London Marylebone, to then give connections to the London Underground Bakerloo line. So here's the junction station in Stourbridge for local and national rail services. And there's even another part of the local rail services, which is an old abandoned railway line, and that's the what would become the Stourbridge Dasher in the future, and will run to Bridie Hill. And the last time a passenger service has been up there since was probably back in the steam age. But there's been plans to reinstate that, because at the moment it's a freight line. Approaching Old Swinford, which is a small area just outside Stourbridge, and connection, and of course there are loads of different routes to choose from here. Of course we've got connection here to the Stourbridge Circular, and also onto Bromsgrove. This is Mary Stevens Park, one of the biggest parks outside of Stourbridge. We're now joining up with the 125 at the Mary Stevens Park area, but however the 125 doesn't last long with the 242, because that then continues further to serve to carry on further to Kidderminster. We now start to part company as the 125 then continues to serve Kidderminster. But this service is going to go straight onwards
now entering Kinver. And Kinver, you've got connections with the 580 service to Kinver and Wolverine.
Round to the terminus. Process cross.